What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Big thank you and shout out to everybody who prayed for my quick recovery, because Miss Rona thought about visiting me, and as a gift, she took away my sense of smell. But again, do not be under the impression that I'm giving you reviews without even smelling the fragrances, because if you have been following my Instagram and my Facebook and my other posts, I have been trying all these fragrances, testing them out way before I got the coronavirus, so do not worry about it, okay? I'm not lying here or just trying to get views and stuff. I'm just laying it out for you. It's just that I did not get enough time to prepare all these videos. So today we're talking about Gallagher fragrances, an indie house which has made a good name for itself in the Fragcom, and the fragrance we're going to talk about is called Behold Patchouli, a patchouli dominant fragrance, something that I did not really like until I sprayed it on my skin. And why do I say that? Because I'm not a big fan of patchouli. Of course, I have fragrances that have patchouli in it, but not like a heavy dose. But this one is Behold Patchouli. It's all about that patchouli in there. Now lately I did see on their website, Gallagher Fragrances, the link is in the description below, go ahead and check them out. They just won the 2022 Art and Olfaction Award. This is an indie house that creates this olfactory kind of fragrances. Now this particular fragrance, let me show you the box first. Beautiful box that gives you almost all the notes, the main dominant notes in the fragrances up front, and it's got the beautiful green clover leaves on either side, and on the back just the company, like where it's made, the size and everything. Let me show you the bottle real quick. Look at this beautiful bottle. They did change their bottle format. They used to have a whole different format of bottles, but lately they changed it and I really like it. It's pretty simple and it looks very nice. The atomizer is nice too. Gives you a good distribution. I'm not going to waste the juice, and the entire thing feels metallic. So it's pretty heavy. So the main notes over here are orange citruses, frankincense, chocolate, honeyed amber, patchouli. Now this fragrance, when you first spray it, what do you get? On your skin immediately, the moment you spray it, you get this nice, not super powdery, but this nice chocolate, and what kind of chocolate are we talking about? We are not talking about your dairy milk or some other chocolate, Cadbury, something from Cadbury, or I don't know, one of the Swiss chocolates, but we're talking about the chocolate note by itself. No milk, nothing added. There's this beautiful gourmand feel to it, and the oranges, when we talk about orange citruses, it's got this beautiful juicy and mouth-watering kind of a citrus orange to it. So it's a beautiful combination, like slightly dark chocolate mixed with this beautiful zesty oranges. It's a very great feeling. And as it starts drying down, there's this frankincense and the patchouli, it starts coming out. And when we talk about honeyed amber, there's this beautiful, like a viscous, but there's some kind of a consistency in this fragrance. So that's something really nice. This fragrance develops really nicely on your skin, at least on my skin. The projection was pretty nice. I would say for the first 1.5 to 2 hours, it projected really hard, really hard. And again, I have a feeling, but my nose is still not working, but I'm still getting a good whiff of it, trying to get my senses back. But but the thing is, this fragrance, it develops really nice. Like I was saying, 1.5 to 2 hours, it projects really hard, and beyond that 2.5 hours, that's when the sweetness slowly starts to build up. But over here, when you're talking about the patchouli, I found the patchouli more dominant towards the dry down. Although it's a patchouli, the name says Behold Patchouli, you behold. Maybe they're trying to express it as the last prize, like the prized winner of some competition or something. That's what they're trying to do over here. Now, the chocolate note doesn't just burn away like that. It stays all throughout this fragrance. And from what I can understand, patchouli takes on different kinds of smell like once it hits your skin. So over here, I have a feeling that there's this dark, woody, and at the same time there's like an earthy feel to it, but not too much. Not like it's not one of those very earthy and dirty patchouli. It's not like that. It's more towards like gourmand leaning, because there's chocolate, there's this zesty oranges, and the honeyed amber. Like I said, there's some kind of, I have a feeling that there's a consistency, there's something like a stickiness to this fragrance, which is really nice. Sweetness does not come off right away. It's sweet. It's not like one of those diabetic sweetness, but it's sweet. But the sweetness develops over time. Something, like it's pretty deep. It's coming from deep inside. It's slowly coming out. And the sweetness, it lasts like towards the end of the mids, around like the 7 to 8 hour mark. Like around that time, the 7 to 8 hour mark, that's when you will be left with this honeyed amber and the patchouli. That's when the patchouli shines more, like it becomes more dominant. I have a feeling like there's a presence of sandalwood. I might be wrong. I'm just looking at the website for Gallagher fragrances, and there is Australian sandalwood, which is sandalwood and tonka. They have like some kind of a Tonkin musk accord, so it's like a synthetic thing. But the tonka, sandalwood, of course, like it gives you that smoothness. There's a smoothness to this fragrance, no rough edges on this one. Unlike some fragrances which when you spray it, like the zestiness or something will have like a sharp edge. This one does not have a sharp edge. It's very well rounded, well blended, and it's very pleasing. It will not bother you. It will not hurt your senses because it's too sweet or it's coming off really chocolatey or too gourmandish, but it leans towards more into the gourmand zone, but it's not absolutely gourmand. I would not say that. And it's very masculine, although it's unisex, I would say, perfectly unisex, but definitely leans a bit more towards the masculine side. I felt there's like a resinous, a bit dark resinous kind of feel to this fragrance, which I really like. Definitely for the cooler months, it lasts a very long time. Performance, if you're talking about performance, like I said, the 1.5 to 2 hours is like more than your arm's length. More than your arm's length when it's projecting. It's very loud, it's very dominant, and the opening is really nice, and it lasts past, I would say, like on any given day, even in the summer heat when I was wearing it, I found it to be lasting more than 8 to 9 hours. I'm pretty sure this will last a longer time, especially in the colder months, late fall to winter time. It'll be a superstar. It'll shine the brightest during that time of the year. I'm confident about it. So maybe I'll do a part 2 of this when it's colder, or maybe, top 5 cold weather fragrances. This thing's gonna make some of the top in the list, in my personal opinion though. So guys, that was my take on Behold Patchouli from the house of Gallagher Fragrances. Let me know in the comment section below what you feel about this. You have any experiences with this particular house? It's a great house. It's a fantastic house. I would say highly recommended, and you should definitely try out the sample packs if you want to give it a shot. So shout out to Gallagher Fragrances, and again, this is not a sponsored video. I bought this fragrance with my own money. Nothing sponsored in this channel, not yet. So guys, thank you for staying on my channel. Hit that like buttons. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel because it shows your support and love for all the contents that I make. So thank you guys. Please take care, stay safe, and all the best.